Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to the first ever podcast brought to you by Brother Octopus. Meet my special guest, Lady Friend.
Today we're going to venture through the sounds of Edmonton, Alberta.
And you have no choice but to listen to whatever we choose to play. Anyways, let's start the show off with the very talented sound of the Burning Streets with their track, Touch of Disdain. Kick it, Lady Friend.
Hiya!
I know a man that says all you need is love, but he's got $1 million and only 2 miles to feed. I wish I could fly with him so high, just getting by, just getting by. But how do you get so high on love, on love? I get home just in time gets to bed and I wait, and I wait. The newsman says we're all in trouble and everybody's overweight. The newsman says that everyone's dead and I can't wait. And how you get by, and how you get so high on love, on love. I hear an old dog on the radio says I can't get no satisfaction. Can't help but to associate with all my past and present action. How you get so high, and how you get by on love, on love, love. Well, I love to be a clean-shaven man, church every Sunday morning. Love to get down on bended knees and hear all his warning. And how you get by, and how you get high on love, on love.
Flow like a stormtrooper stomping on your mind, blasting holes into your spinal cord, making you dropping straight to the floor with no recognition of any existence before then. Open doors so our truth as we know it will plummet to the ocean floor, and we'll realize a new dimension of knowledge, and we will pledge our allegiance to a human race that hasn't lost its face, hasn't lost its culture. We become scavengers, evolve from chimps to humans, now to vultures. People repping the crew to the point where lives are lost and the groups are few. As individuals will rise together and stop this collective ego trip. Forever I have waited for an outlet to plug my mind into a metaphorical bomb that will unleash the thought of a vocal uprise. Tonight no one dies as long as we keep this vision in mind. last night with intent to fight. Got in a scuffle with my soul, no self-control. Paralyzed by my own intentions. We get hot, didn't see the altercations of my actions. We get mad at the weather, something that will always remain the same. But when it comes to everyday pains, we say oh well and think everything will be okay again. Well, I say to whoever controls the weather, bring the rain and wash away the ideal that a situation can never change. MC's danger, escape from a terrible fate, a terrible disease to deal with, but on behalf of a nation led with corruption, obstruction of peace. This disruption is not flattery, it's battery, an assault of weapon to the mind. Organized crime is a device, government officials try to fight, too close to call, so the chorus takes flight. Change in my pocket, change in the streets, change up the world, change up the beat. Change in my pocket, change in the streets, change up the world, change up the beat. Change in my pocket, change in the streets, change off the world, change off the beat. Change in my pocket, change in the streets, change off the world, change off the beat. Change in my pocket, change in the streets, change off the world, change off the beat, of the beat.
And we're back. That track you just heard was written and recorded by me.
Oh, come on, Brother Octopus, you can't take credit for that one. That was Interrupted Flow with their track called Taste Your Taste.
Well, you can't blame an octopus for trying, right? Before Interrupted Flow was singer-songwriter Colin Close, and if you listen closely to the backups in the chorus, you can actually hear the vocals of Bailey Sutton, who was recently featured inside Void magazine.
Speaking of Bailey Sutton, up next we're going to play a track from her recently released album entitled Pass It On. The track is called Space for Living.
That last one sounded like there was a speak and spell in the mix.
That's because there was a speak and spell.
Oh.
And that little instrumental piece was by Taking Medication and is actually called Speak and Spell.
How original. Anyways, before that was Zane Noble, who has previous experience in playing with many different bands in Edmonton, including Kay Their House Builder, who recently parted ways.
Well, that was short and sweet. What should we do now?
Let's have an awkward silent moment. Alright, that's about it for the show. We'll leave you now with a song by Fiction Smiles called When the Highway Stops.
Until next time,
Bye.
Stop, and we come to an end. From up on the cliff top, we'll fall into the waves and crash into the wave. Get the rocks down below. Our bodies will break, swept into the undertow. Then we'll sink so deep among starfish and mermaids. It felt like a dream on the ocean floor where remember the times of skies and mud pies. Our happiness was hidden by a sorrowful disguise. I feel the sand between my toes, and then you grab my hand beneath the waves so low, and then I realize I'm not your man. You're not a lover, you're more of a friend. I hope you realize, I hope you will realize. You're not a lover, you're more of a friend. I hope you realize, I hope you will realize. You're not a lover, you're more of a friend. I hope you realize, I hope you will realize. Do you hear the mute story? As unbelievable as it seems. Do you speak to the deaf? And can you tell me, does the blind man have dreams? Do you see the same colors that I can see? And who's to say that you're